my channel. So here we are here today again because I have a good news, as always, to each and every one of you. But before that, I would like you to see the good things that you can see here in the place where we stay in the UK. So we're living in a high street there, but even if we're living in a high street, there's still a lot of trees and greeneries around the area, and we're in the road actually there. And if you walk just right there on that way, you will see the mall, the markets. This is the mini supermarkets. So we'll go back inside. As well, and you won't believe it, they just park right, they just park anywhere. Yep, actually just beside the street, because there's no too much parking lots or car park. That's how they call it, car park. So we are here again in our house. Ta-da! And we'll go inside because it's kind of windy, and I think, oh my god, so this video is all about investment, and I got 3 major topics to tell you. And the first one is the 5 reasons why I jumped to the global market. The second one is I will give you the top 20 best US stocks to invest now, and with their corresponding best buy price and the target selling price. And the third topic will be the showing of the app that I'm using, that I currently use to buy and sell these US stocks. So there are 5 reasons why I jumped to the global market, or why I invested in global market aside from investing in Philippine Stock Exchange. So the first reason would be, when you invest in the global market, there's going to be no tax, no commission fees, and no other charges. If you buy a certain product in a certain price, you'll only be paying that certain amount. Okay, so if the stocks is amounting to $100, then you're gonna only be paying $100. No commission, no taxes will be deducted or added into your total amount to be paid. Okay, so the second one is no board lot. So this board lot, I've already discussed this on my previous videos. Um, in the Philippine Stock Exchange, when you invest with them, mostly or all of the companies requires board lot or the minimum amount of shares that you can only buy and sell. So in the global market, there's no board lot. So any amount of shares or that you wanted to buy, you can buy it with them. So you don't have a problem if you have only this amount of money. If you just only have $1, then you can buy a $1 amount of stock. There's no problem with that. Okay, so that's the reason why I really jumped into the global market. Next, the third one is fractional shares, because there's no board lot at all. So they have these fractional shares. Fractional shares are those stocks which are very expensive, that you can't afford to buy it in one go or one stock. It means it costs like more than 100 or 1 grand or $1,000 or um, 1,000 pounds. So you can, if you cannot buy them in one go, you can buy them for fractional shares. Let's say you only have 500 pounds or $500 in your account, and then you can buy that, and they will just give you a fractional shares. So it means if the amount of the sell price is, let's say, $1,000, and you only have $500 or 500 pounds, then 50% of the share or the stock is the percentage that you can own the certain stock. So that's what you call fractional shares. And then the next reason, also the fourth reason, is that there's an easy execution of buying and selling of stocks. It means that if you could notice, if you are already investing in Philippine Stock Exchange using Call Financial or other broker, the most complaint of the users, or the common problem of the users, is when they buy and sell the stocks, it takes time, or there's gonna be a problem with the connection with the server. So when you use this app, for buying and selling your stocks, you don't have a problem with that, because there's just a very easy execution. It means in just one click you can buy and sell your stocks. So that's the fourth reason. And the fifth reason is they have an app, which is very good, because if you're just using a browser, sometimes browser if you have an unstable connection or there's a lag, so that's gonna be a problem, and it's not that too much handy and very convenient to use. But once you have the app, like you're having a social media app, then it's very easy to use and to do the buying and selling of stocks. So I will show you later what app I'm using right now, and they're giving, if you will download this app, you will have free stocks if you'll use my link. It's just right down below in the description section. There's going to be a link over down there that you can click, so you can have a free shares also. And the good thing about this app also is you can use the trial if you are not comfortable of doing the real account. They can give you a trial, just like the Call Financial. They give you a free trial for 7 days. This app also will give you a free trial, so you would at least be comfortable on buying and selling of shares. And the good thing about also having an app is that you can set a price alerts. So if you would like to sell a certain stock in this uh, price, you can set that price, and then you will be notified when that price is reached. So it means that you can sell the stock in that certain price. Yep. So it's very easy, and these 5 reasons are very helpful because you don't have to think or worry about having commissions or taxes or any charges. You don't have to think about how many shares you have to buy in when you want to buy or sell stocks, and you don't have to think about the connection, the server connection, and mostly you don't have to go to your browser to um, sign in your account because you have an app already. So now we are on the second topic, which is 20 best stocks to invest in 2020 or now. I do believe that this is the best time to invest in the stock market because of this stocks were already down. The price are really down. So once this price of these stocks will go back to their previous price, which are very different from their price now. So before I did this video, I do research also, and just give you a tip. Before you invest on something, you have to be sure about investing on that stock. So it means you have to do your own research as well, since I am not an expert, and these these stocks that I'm gonna be telling you is just based on the research that I did. So without further ado, the reason why I have these 20 best stocks, US stocks, is that these companies are best companies because they are good for long term. And these companies have solid track records and are expected to continue growing year by year. So you will expect that these companies will not go bankruptcy in 1-2 years from now. So it means they have been in the business for a long run, and they have already established their financial and their ratios, because in a company you have to know the current ratios, which is for example the ratio of the asset versus the liabilities. Sorry. So you should these are this is one of the things that you should know about a certain company. So when we come, so these 20 stocks, I will tell you where did I get this information, because based on my research that I did in the previous days. And in also in this video I will tell you the target price and the buy below price of each stock, because it is very important that you know on what price you have to buy this stock. So I will be telling you also as I go through each stock. I will tell you what is the target price and the best buy or buy below price for that certain stock. So the first one on the list is Microsoft. Microsoft is also one of the big 4 trillion market cap companies in the USA. So having a 1.519 trillion market cap, Microsoft is also the top one from the Forbes just 100 companies. So that's the reason why this Microsoft is number one on the list. Um, and it pays out regular dividends to its stockholders 4 times a year. So in my previous videos, like dividend is one of the sources of income, or yeah, that you can get from investing of stock. You will have the cash dividend, stock dividend, and the gains from selling of shares. And if you're an investor, um, you can have, or they can have the cash dividend or stock dividend, because if you're an investor, you cannot you don't sell the stocks regularly, but you can have the cash dividends regularly. And the good thing about Microsoft is that they are giving dividends 4 times a year. So the next one is MasterCard. So MasterCard, I believe that we all know what MasterCard is. MasterCard is one of the best global payment technology companies in the world. If you could see your cards, your credit cards, debit cards, there's gonna be I think it's in the which side it is, right side of the lower right side of the card. There's gonna be note if it's a label if it's a MasterCard. Yep. And the company provides financial solutions in more than 210 countries around the world. So MasterCard processes around 3.6 trillion transactions per year. So imagine, this company is a big company that's why it is one of the 20 best US stocks. And they also give you we love the stocks that is rewards dividends 4 times a year as well. So it means that Microsoft and MasterCard are the same, as they are giving rewards of dividends 4 times a year. And then the third one is Alphabet. Do you know who or what is Alphabet? Alphabet is Google. Yeah. So Google is a holding, Alphabet is a holding company and mainly known as parent company of Google. So this is a parent company of Google. So I think everyone knows how people are using Google nowadays. And it's many businesses and product lines including Android, Google Search, YouTube. So I think we all know that. Apps, Maps, Ads, Nest, Google Ventures, Google Capital, Cloud, Healthcare, and many more. So this is one of the best stocks to invest now. And the fourth one is, I think you know this and you will love this, it's Amazon. So Amazon, the ticker is AMZN. So because we have a code, right? So the code for Amazon is AMZN, and it's the second largest company in the US in terms of revenue in 2020. So this giant retail and cloud service company has over 137 million active customers, contributing to its 75.5 billion revenue in the first quarter of 2020. See? So you will not regret if you will invest in Amazon, as Amazon is really a big and growing company in 2020. And for sure in the future or more years to come. And Amazon is listed in the Nasdaq 100 and SP 500 index. It is also one of the big four tech companies alongside Google, Apple, and Microsoft. Amazon is the second US company to have reached the trillion market cap. So they are really a big time. And the next is, the fifth one is, I think you know, you really know about this company because you are using this, mostly are using this phone, and it is Apple. So the ticker for Apple is AAPL, Alpha Alpha Peter Lima. It's one of the most iconic brands in the world. It is a giant tech company that invented the Macintosh, iPhone, iPad, Mac, Apple Watch, Apple TV, and many more innovative products and services. Apple Incorporated created notable software platforms including iOS, macOS, watchOS, tvOS, and online services in App Store. So Apple Music, iCloud, and Apple Pay. So they got a lot of ventures, and this company is a surely stable and established company. So it is on the fifth on our list. And the next one is the phenomenal number 6 on the list is Tesla. Okay, so Tesla has a ticker is of TSLA, Tango Sierra Lima Alpha. So it is the highest valued car manufacturer in the world, and this earth-friendly company specializes in the production of all electric vehicles and sustainable energy ecosystem. So Tesla is currently listed in the Nasdaq 100 index and has over 178 billion market capitalization. Do you know what? I think 1 month ago or 2 months ago, Tesla is only worth the buying price of Tesla is just around 900. Yes, I know it's not 900, $700, but now it reached to $1,000, and it's increasing. It reached to 1,025 to $1,100 each stock. So, and there's an article about these Tesla that I've read before that it's gonna be reaching 1,500, and it's gonna be like an Amazon. Whatever happens to Amazon will also happen to Tesla. So that is. And is it too late to invest in Tesla? So Tesla hit 1,000 stocks. So it is one of the most controversial stocks, and it is skyrocketing trend could dive anytime. Its CEO Elon Musk makes an awkward tweet. That's what I told you, that Tesla might gonna be like Amazon. So that's it. And the seventh one is Visa. So I think you know what Visa is. It can be shown also in your debit and credit card. So Visa, the ticker is V, and is the number one payment processor in the world. Dating back to 1958, Visa has become a reputable payment brand, providing digital currency solutions in more than 200 countries worldwide. So it's like MasterCard, but Visa last year it processed 138.3 billion transactions, and it's included in S&P 500 and Dow Jones Industrial Average Index. So now Visa is one of the favorites for long term because it continues payment innovation, that growing volume of Visa card holders and increasing partner networks. This net income rose to 4% to 3.08 billion in second quarter of 2020. So the next on the list is our number 8 is Starbucks. I think everyone knows who and what is Starbucks, the Starbucks coffee. So the ticker is SBUX and is a prominent coffee company and the world's largest coffee house chain with over 32,050 stores worldwide. And in the Philippines, Starbucks is, I think, the most or the number one Starbucks coffee house in the country. So if you go to Starbucks, then people will think that you're rich. Because the one cup of coffee is it ranges in 150 pesos to 220 pesos each cup. So yeah. And Starbucks has more than 85 billion market cap and currently listed among the S&P 500 companies. So why do you think you have to invest in Starbucks? So it is because it has a solid dividend yield and it is growing consistently regardless of the stock performance, and the company pays the dividends to its shareholders 4 times a year. So if you're an investor, it is really good for you to invest with them because you're going to be receiving 4 times cash dividends. Or you will receive cash dividends 4 times a year. Just to be clear. So, and then the next one, our next stock will be Walmart. So Walmart, its ticker is WMT. I think everyone knows what Walmart is. Walmart is a supermarket, number one supermarket in the US. Yep. So it's the number one company in the US in 2020 in terms of revenue as well. So it's one of the largest retailers in the world. The giant retailer recorded 524 billion in revenue, surpassing Amazon, and it has more than 337 billion market capitalization. Walmart is one of the top components of S&P 500 and Dow Jones 30. So Walmart is also generous in terms of dividends. The company pays its stockholders every quarter of each year. So, and the next one is JP Morgan Chase. JP Morgan Chase, I've known this company when I was in the Philippines, and they're very known for like a BPO, they're in a BPO industry, and they have the biggest building in IT Park, and it's really hard to pass the what do you call it, application process, the interview and the exam. It's really hard to pass that, but I haven't tried to apply with them because in the Philippines outsourcing is very popular. So JP Morgan Chase and Co. and Company, ticker is JPM, is one of the oldest financial institutions in the US and one of the largest banks in the world. With a history dating back over 200 years, its assets under management are now more than its worth is 2.6 trillion. So JP Morgan Chase operates around the world with more than 100 global markets. So, and JPM is ranked 8 at Fortune's most admired companies in 2020 and 17th at Fortune 500 in 2020. So they're big time also when it comes to banking and financing company. And our 11th on the list is IBM, International Business Machines, and its ticker is IBM. It was founded in 1911, and it continues to contribute innovation and progress with its state-of-the-art inventions. So IBM is a global tech company that develops and manufactures hardware and software solutions, hosting and consulting services, and many more services involving supercomputers. So IBM is more of the technology, yep, and innovation. And the company ranked 8 in the most innovative companies of 2020, presented by Boston Consulting Group, BCG. Yep. And the 12th one is Beyond Meat. One of my favorite YouTuber, his name is Matthew Ho. He featured also Beyond Meat to be one of the best stocks to buy now. And so Beyond Meat is the ticker is BYND. It's a plant-based meat substitute provider founded by Ethan Brown in 2009. So the company produces and sells vegan alternatives for beef, chicken, and pork, including plant-based burger patties, sausages, ground beef, and beef crumbles. So BYND or Beyond Meat products are available in more than 58,000 grocery stores and many countries. Okay? The next on the list is one of your favorites pastime, and this is Netflix. Netflix is on the 13th position, and its ticker is NFLX, and it is the world leading streaming entertainment service with 183 million paid memberships in over 190 countries. Imagine Netflix, it has different kinds of users from different places in the world, and in every places there's different amount of charges or subscription prices. So let's say in the Philippines you'll only pay for 400 to 500 a month. Here in the UK they will charge you about £8, 9 or more than that. So and there's gonna be different prices based on where you are. So that's why I think it's a factor also that they have good revenue or income. And the company reported additional global paid net subscribers of 15.77 million in first quarter of 2020 because of the lockdown. And there are still countries or places in the world that are still on lockdown, so it means that they're still using Netflix. I mean, even now, people are still using Netflix, but most of the time, they use Netflix. Yep. So, the streaming entertainment giant currently ranked 164th in Fortune 500 companies. Netflix has over 200 billion market cap and is listed in the S&P 500 and Nasdaq 100 index. So, yep. And the number 14th on the list is Adobe. So, if you're one of the persons who always on the editing of anything, it's gonna be PDF, Microsoft PDF, or Photoshop pictures. So this is your best stock to invest with, and the ticker is ADBE for Adobe, and it's an American company founded in 1982. It creates multimedia and creativity software products, including Photoshop, Acrobat Reader, Creative Cloud, Document Cloud, and Experience Cloud. According to Adobe, over 90% of the world's creative professionals use Adobe Photoshop. More than 250 billion PDFs were opened using Adobe last year. See? So it's because of the PDF, Adobe is earning a lot of money. And this is the reason why we have to invest in this company. Number 15 on the list. Okay, so if you are sending money or if you are buying something online, you're using this app or platform, which is PayPal. So the ticker for PayPal is PYPL. It is a digital payment platform with over 277 million active account holders. Imagine 277 million active account. Wow. In more than 200 markets around the world. It has product segments including Braintree, Venmo, and Zoom. The last one I really know about is because I've tried using it. It's Zoom, yep, and PayPal lets consumers and merchants receive money in more than 100 currencies, withdraw funds in 56 currencies, and hold balances in their PayPal accounts in 25 currencies. So PayPal is very convenient and it's very easy to use. You just have to use your email address, yep, and connecting your bank account. So at first you will feel like you will not be comfortable with it, but it's really convenient. It's very easy to use. So yep, and why you won't invest in PayPal? So PayPal is one of the 20 best US stocks to invest now. And my favorite, the number 16 on the list, my favorite stock is McDonald's. So yep. McDonald's, I think this is one of the favorite fast food chain in the world, but not in the Philippines, because we all know Filipinos, our number one is Jollibee. So yep, but in the world, I am sure that McDonald's is the most favorite fast food chain. So it has a ticker MCD and has been here since 1940. So yep, it is one of the world's leading fast food chain company with more than 36,000 restaurants in more than 100 countries and serving over 69 million customers daily. And the food chain giant has more than 137 billion market capitalization. And I do believe that McDonald's will not be turned down because of the lockdown and all, because they are very they can really adapt to change quickly. Here in the UK, after 69 days of staying at home, and I'm one of the crew in McDonald's Feltham, and after 69 days we already operate we are already on back to operating, and they've been adapting new policies for safety for the employees. So I think this company will still grow and grow and grow, and I do believe if you invest with them, your money will grow as well and you will never regret. So, and the good thing about MCD or McDonald's, they pay dividends every quarter of each year. So it's 17th on the list is Boeing. So Boeing with a ticker of BA, it's the largest aerospace company and leading manufacturer of commercial jetliners, defense, space, security systems, and service provider of aftermarket support. So the company has more than 102 billion market cap and is among the top components of Dow Jones and S&P 500. So I have um, I have known that Boeing is a good company to invest with, even if some people think that the travel uh, is declining. The travel, yeah. So the flights or the companies that needs um, airplanes is declining. But Boeing, I do believe that they will not go for bankruptcy, just like other companies. It is because based on the research also that I did, they are being backed up by the U.S. government. So the U.S. government is depending on them also, and they're being backed up with them. So this company will not bankrupt, not go bankrupt soon, or yeah. So I think Boeing is a good thing or a good investment or good stocks for long-term investment. Yep. And the 18th one is the ServiceNow. ServiceNow, or ticker NOW, was founded in 2004. It offers digital cloud-based solutions and serves more than 6,200 enterprise customers around the world. 80% of the Fortune 500 companies use ServiceNow. It, it is named among the list of the most admired companies in 2020 by Fortune. So, yep. And we only have two more left. And the 19th stock on the list is Facebook. So Facebook with a ticker of FB. So like I don't know, but I think even kids, a newborn baby, they have a Facebook account made by their parents. Yeah. So I think everyone uses Facebook. So it's a social network company founded in 2004. Thinking that it was just founded in 2004 with more than 1 billion daily active users. Imagine 1 billion daily active users. Facebook now owns other successful platforms including Instagram, yep, WhatsApp, Messenger, Oculus, Workplace, Portal, and Novi. And Facebook ranks number 10 in the most innovative companies in 2020, presented by Boston Consulting Group, and number 46 in Fortune 500 companies. So I think Facebook will still grow in the next 40 years. Just joking, but I think so if the internet is still there, and then there will be there. Unless there's gonna be a new Facebook and Facebook will be like Friendster, but I don't think so. And then the last but not the least, yep, is my pick is Home Depot. The ticker HD is the largest home improvement retailer in the US. Founded in 1978, the company has more than 2,200 stores across North America. So it ranked number 26 on Fortune 500 companies, and it was also named among the most admired companies by Fortune. And HD has over 267 billion market cap in 2020 and is listed among the selected stocks in the S&P 500 and Dow Jones Industrial Average Index. Yep. So those are the 20 best US stocks to invest now. And I hope that You learn from it and you can choose from those. Of course, I know that we cannot invest all of them, but at least you have choices. Yep. So, yeah. So the next part will be showing you the buy below price and the target price. So each stocks that I have mentioned, I'll be showing you a chart where you can see the best buy price of each stock and the target price. So when I say uh, best buy price, it means it should be below the price that I'll be giving you. So you need to buy, for example, for Microsoft, you need to buy this stock below 204 pounds and 55 cents because you can maximize the profit. So this is the main reason why you have to buy this stock below the price that I will be showing you. Okay, so and the target price will be the target selling price that you have to sell this stock so you can maximize the profit. And okay, so there's gonna be a chart or a list or a graph so you can see it yourself how much you should buy this stock and how much you should sell the stock. It's just easy peasy. So yep, and that's it for the second topic. The last thing to tell you is that my source of this video is Daily Pick. I have been giving you information since the first video I made, and I've been taking the information from them. They're very useful, and I think they're very good website to do your research. And I'll show the link for the website that you have to go, and their logo, so you will see how it looks like. So they're called Daily Pick. It's DAILYPI.